The same waves that just ruined the snorkeling had big swell in town. It was good to see all the locals go at it as I arrived back in Hanga Roa. Across from the port, you can go to the tourist information place and get a stamp for your passport. It's got a really cool moai on it, and it's not far at all from this moai. Make sure when you're in the area, you come to the port and check out the sea turtles and get your stamp. While you're in town, make sure you come by to Mamuska. They have the best empanadas I've ever tasted. They're all handmade. It's a family-owned business. There's a few different varieties, but I ordered the meat and cheese, and they make them really big. Believe me, one's going to be enough. The family let me film as they handcrafted this amazing treat. I can't tell you how good they are. Just make sure you go, bottom line.
Muchas gracias.
Y la salsa. De nada.
The salsa is really good as well. I also ordered a pineapple smoothie, which was great on this hot day. Look at the crust. It's nice and flaky. Just had to cut it open to show you. This place also closes at nighttime, so make sure you come during the day. I wouldn't miss it. It's a must-do for Easter Island. So I was grabbing something to eat real quick, and then the locals told me not to miss the crater and the Ancient Village. So I'm off to that.
Hey, buddy. Hola. ¿Cómo está? You too.
Dogs always crack me up. They're such sweet spirits, you know? I just pulled over to check this out. This is the Ranokau crater. Oh my god. It is so huge. I did not expect this when I was driving up here. I'm literally standing in awe. How amazing is this? So inside it has its own climate, what do you call it? Ecosystem. That's a freshwater lake down there, one of 3 on the island. And the crater rim itself is almost a mile across. Think about that. I'm thinking, watching this thing, you could fit how many Super Bowl stadiums in there? To enter the village, you got to go through this museum first. So I stopped and read everything. It was really interesting. They had a competition here called the Birdman. And from the huge cliffs here, the villagers would go, they would try to make their way down them. A lot of people would fall and die. And once they made it to the ocean, they would swim all the way across to this island nearby. You can see it on the map. And then get the first bird egg and swim it back and then back up to the cliffs. Whoever did that became king for the next year. And a lot of people died through falling and also through swimming. Sharks would attack them. So that's pretty crazy. And then there's also a moai here that the English took in the 1860s. Still in a museum in England today. Archaeologists restored all the structures up here back to their original configuration. Right there, that cliff to the bottom of the sea is 980 feet. This has got to be the craziest place to build a village. To the back of me is the rim of the volcano. Unreal. Yeah, this is where they had that Birdman competition too. You can see off the island, that stretch of water right there is where so many people died from sharks. So now to see what was to the back of me, And this is just a stone's throw to the back of me. Believe me, it's not that wide. And we're back to the volcano, back to the rim crater. You can see where the village is. We're on the rim. One side the volcano, the other side the sea cliffs. Unbelievable. Let me try to get a bird's eye view real quick. And there you go. See, that's where I was standing on the right. Look how narrow that is from sea cliff to volcano rim. I raced back into town to return my ATV. And that's where Patrick, the guy that works there, asked me for the biggest favor ever. He wanted to buy my hat. He wanted it so bad, it had a Hawaii symbol on it. He said he couldn't get him anywhere near Easter Island. He just had to have it. He offered me $20,000 and a ride to the airport for it. Well, that's it. I hope you had fun checking out my videos here on Easter Island. Catch you guys in the next one. Later. Yeah, I sold my lucky hat. But what Patrick didn't know is when I like something, I really like it. I had 2 backups in the States.